Hey yo, shout outs GoodhitsTV. It's the gang. You already know. Gra.
What's up, Goodhits gang? Boy, do I have a treat for you today. We're talking about that old school MC lyrical forward type of rapper. We're talking about the New York up and coming MC, Life of Tom, and we're covering it all. His major singles like Bang, Worth, 48, What's It Like Being an Underground Rapper in New York City, and much, much more. So sit back, relax, and stay tuned for Volume 9, Episode 4 of Good Hits TV. Salute.
Get no match that I'm an extract and did put on a map and leave no fiction. I got a task, it's so proficient.
Close shop, they hear the gun pop on the enemies.
What's up, Goodhits gang? You know we're bleeding the block for the best underground rap here in New York City and beyond. We got a New York City native, Life of Tom. He's been making waves, recent South by appearance. He's in the fucking cut. This is the second time we've had to do the intro because the cameras weren't on. So let's get right into it, Tom. Earlier you said you were from the Heights.
Yeah.
Wait, first of all, let's back up. What is the Heights? Because we know what the Heights are, but there's going to be some people who watch this who are familiar with your music that aren't from New York City, and they're like, is that Crown Heights? That could be a lot of different, you know what I mean? That could be a lot of different things.
It's they happen what I tell niggas is I'm from Washington Heights. Big
That
uptown.
is really the only Heights.
Yes, that is really respectfully. Yes, sir.
Honest.
For me, big uptown. For me, literally like right next to Dykeman, and then right after Harlem.
Hell yeah.
Washington
Hell yeah.
Heights. You can't miss it.
Spent some time in Bushwick,
Yep.
but identifies as a Heights man.
Yep.
Dude, how was growing up there, man? How was growing up there? I feel like that neighborhood's changing a lot, but it's a lot of history.
Bruh, that shit is gentrified as fuck now.
It used to be like a predominantly like Latino, Hispanic,
And it still is.
a lot of that pride in that neighborhood.
Yeah, nah, it still is. It still is. Like, I tell anybody this, like, for me, it's still, I mean, it's fucking whack that they called it Low Dominican Republic on Google Maps, but it's still,
Interesting.
I feel like more than now, like, there's wild Dominican people there now. Like, so many homies is fresh off the boat, bro. They caught the little motorcycle, boom, boom, boom.
It's a fun neighborhood, bro.
No,
the food's
it's
fire too.
It's crazy, brother. You know, and then you got like the side with like this mad Jewish people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Wild fucking Jewish people about like Bennett and shit. Though, I mean, reason why I say it's just getting gentrified more now is because, like, bro, like, right on Broadway, like, you got more fucking, bro, you got Chipotle, you got KFC, you got Chick-fil-A up there, bro. Like, Chick-fil-A replaced the Chase. Like it's crazy. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
all over New York, though,
Yeah,
to be honest.
no.
But the Heights has a lot of it,
No,
for sure.
of course. I mean, the culture's still retained. Like, growing up there, like, feel me, you just see a lot. Like, I remember, like, fucking meeting DMX, yo, rest up to the God. Like, I was, like, 13, bro,
X.
chilling in the McDonald's, right on 181, the big Mickey D's, and, like, just popped out, seen his man's copping, like, feel me, little cherry and cocoa, you know what I'm saying, from the Mexican lady, you know what I'm saying? And, like, you know, you just see wild shit. Like, you know, you see, like, feel me? I remember, like, there'd be, like, the Bennett boys and, like, niggas just, like, playing poker and shit, smoking all day. Like, feel me? You see the lady selling cockroach spray. But it's really different. It's a different experience. Also, it's just, like, wow, bad bitches up in the Heights, bro.
Yeah.
It's, oh, my God. Oh, my God. But, yo, it's an experience going up there, bro. Facts.
Hell yeah. Do you think it's kind of influenced your music, like, in any way?
Of course, by a hundo P. I mean, like, cause I don't really think the Heights got any really established rappers for real, or any that are like buzzing right now. You know, like I remember there was like this Christian dude, like I forgot his name, was like Andy some shit, but like I don't know what he doing. I don't hear his name. You know what I'm saying? No shade, bro, but like, you know, so it's definitely influenced my music, you know, in many different ways, bro. Like, it's kind of just made me the man who I am today.
Yeah. Who would you say, like, growing up in New York City were, like, your top musical influences? Like, the rappers that you grew up kind of listening to, vibing to?
From New York?
Let's say from New York and then beyond New York, but starting out with New York rap.
Oh, shit, I mean.
Because in some of your music, you mentioned, like, B.I.G., you mentioned some names of people who influenced you.
Yeah,
You know,
from, like, Notorious Big to, like, Big L to motherfucking, man.
Big L's so good.
Bro, like,
R.I.P. to both of them.
Yo, for real. What? Dave East, you know, like, Joey Badass,
Big shout out to Joey.
Fucking Big Pun, bro. Like,
So
motherfucking, you know, Hove, you know what I'm saying? Though, you know, Wiki, like, you know, like.
Dude, Wiki, Wiki's so good, bro.
Insane. Yeah, man.
I've seen him live a few times.
Shout out to Upper West, you know what I'm saying? Like, Big Dog. But yeah, that's like really around the gist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, you know, just as I grew older, the shit just kind of just formed into what it is, you know, in terms of the influence.
Dude, we were talking about show ideas on the subway the other day. You, Wiki, would be a fire show, bro.
That'd be a crazy lineup. No fun shit. We bring out the city retarded.
Yeah. That would actually be a dope show. Dude, like Bishop Nehru,
Bishop Nehru too. Yeah. I was bumping him a lot too. I was bumping him. I was bumping like Ken Rebel. I was bumping like motherfucking like Chelsea Reject, like, you know, wow shit, you know what I'm saying? Those a lot of my inspirations, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, you have your artist playlist on Spotify, dude.
Facts.
Bishop Nehru's on it. I was actually vibing out, like commuting home from work the day after we ran into each other and was listening to your artist playlist, and I was like, there's some fire female artists on there.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like I was looking them up, I'm like, some of them are young New Yorkers, like people that like, I'm like, shit, I would interview her, like. Hell yeah, dude, that's fire. So those are your main like musical influences. Who are kind of the more contemporary artists you've been listening? People who have like recently come out in the scene, either in New York City, beyond New York. You listen to any of that like drill music? I mean, you're a New Yorker. What do you think about like New York drill? I feel like they have the mic right now when it comes to that New York City sound.
No, it's crazy. I mean,
and to your point, like I feel like. And maybe you'll agree with this. Like 8 or 9 years ago, it was Pro Era.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what it was.
Mob.
It was like Pro Era. It was ASAP. It was the Zombies. You know what I'm saying?
Zombies.
It was Underachievers. You know, it was.
Underachievers. I forgot about them.
It was so many people in the cut. You know what I'm saying? But the way it transferred to now, because I wasn't even in like music at that time. Like, you know, like for me, I was baby, like probably like in middle school. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now, I mean, hell yeah, I fuck with the drill Jersey scene, bro. Like, feel me, I fuck with, you know, I fuck with artists like, feel me, K-Flog, Dougie B, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're great.
Shaik, you know.
Shaik K, dude, one of my first big interviews. Shout out Shaik K.
Yeah, Shaik K, you know what I'm saying? Like, Spliff Happy, fucking... what's that dude? Batman Drill? What's his name?
Batman Rill.
Batman
out of New Jersey. Out of Newark, New Jersey. He's a very important person in the scene because he mixed Jersey club and drill. He was one of the first person to do club drill.
Fucking Shawnee, you know what I'm saying? Big Yaya.
Yeah, dude.
Big
Prayers up for Shawnee, dude. He's in the hospital right now.
I know, yo, for real, man. Heal that guy, for real. But yeah, you know, Pop Smoke. You know, just like a lot of that century, bro. I love the drill scene, bro. Like, feel me, it's fire. Like, I got a couple of those in the stash too. You know what I'm saying? But I like it. You know, I like the influence and what it's doing to the culture right now, bro. Like, there's a lot of people saying, it's too violent. It's like, bro,
what do you think of that, dude?
Bro, life is violent, nigga. Like, what the hell? Feel me? Life can be violent, bro. But like, what I think is cool is just because it's just uniting. It's just creating a unification, bro. You know, and it's like, you know, highlighting a centric that New York has always had, you know, like, and feel me, don't get me, and you know, niggas gonna dick suck, feel me, regardless, you know what I'm saying, but it's, as long as niggas recognize, you know, the ingenuity and, you know, the rawness, because that's what it is, it just feel raw as fuck, like, that's what I love about it, you know what I'm saying, like, I love all the artists, all the rappers coming up for it, like, I love, you know what I'm saying, just the energy it bring, man, like, feel me, and I think it's something. You know, I don't think it's something that's really gonna fade. I think it's just gonna grow, continue to grow into its own thing, and like that's that,
yeah. Do you think New York has a throne right now in terms of rap markets?
Yeah. For real. Yeah.
Because I feel like Atlanta, for a minute
for
there,
a while,
the whole YSL, like.
It's transferred. It transferred back up north. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, dude.
I think now, you know, with you know, drill holding the mic heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially because it was like I was talking to my mans about this. It was like, you know, if you know, if I'm correct, you know, drill really started in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and then, you know, really migrated to the UK, and then like, and it came back around with pop. feel me? And then Pop like died, you know, rest up to the young guy. And then what happened was it was just like this big opportunity just left in the open. So then you had homies from across, you know, the different 5 boroughs, from like K Flock representing the X. You had Shawnee from like Queens. You had like, you know, some Brooklyn niggas. You know, you even have like Manhattan niggas. You got Bushwick niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just started like, they just churned up, you know, and it's like, some of this shit don't even really sound like drill. Like, it's really like its own thing. And then now with the mix of the Jersey, like, it's really its own world, bro. And like, I fuck with it. Like, I think it's so hard. Like, even producing those records, bro. Like, bro, I be sending packs out to a bunch of all these artists, bro, and like hearing what they said back to me, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, how do y'all even come up with this type of shit?
It's interesting because it's like with drill rappers, it's like they really, because I've interviewed so many of them, I've reacted to so many, I've communicated on them with Instagram. That's what got my start in Good Hits was drill, and it's like a lot of these kids like don't have anything, bro. Yeah. Like, we're all struggling. It's New York City, but they have even less, and they grew up in like the shittiest of circumstances, and for them to make art and the lyricism and the self-produced and taught talent, it's kind of like special to see.
Yeah, so. That I was telling my mans, is like, you know, and it's like you say, we all struggling, but you know, a lot of these artists that do drill for me, a lot of these, you know, just artists in general in New York, bro, like, niggas is just born in the craziest conditions, you know what I'm saying? Like, feel me, they just like straight goblins by the age of 13, bro. It's like, crazy. You know, and it's like, feel me, to see, you know, music being an escape for, you know, for you know, anyone at this point, you know, doing it here in the city, feel me, it's beautiful, you know, under whatever you're under, bro. Like, you know, this should be holding people down, and just to see drill is like, you know, even inspiring that one, you know, 13-year-old kid that's just on the court hooping with his friends, getting sturdy on TikTok. Like, all right, now I want to rap. You know, like, that's beautiful, bro. Like, I don't care, you know, what form it is. You know, just as long as it's, you know, giving that effect from the heart, bro. Like, and I clearly see it's raw, bro. Is that when you start rapping, like 13, 14? I feel like your first major music you started releasing was like 2018. Man, I started rapping like probably I was like 14, 15, and I was just really inspired from Eminem. Like, that's my favorite rapper of all time.
For real? Yeah, you say that in a song.
Yeah, that won't, you know, that won't ever really change. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, I didn't really start putting out music for real till like 2018, 2019, and then, feel me, shit just took off.
Dude, be honest, do you listen to like Eminem's most modern, like, contemporary albums, his like latest stuff?
Alright, so I remember when Kamikaze came out, that shit was fire. Like, that was the project, like, I think that was late 2018 or early 2019. But that project was dope. I think that was around the time what's this dude, West Side Boogie? What's his name is? He just dropped that new album. Gun? Yeah. No, not West Side Gun. Well, they also signed a Slim Shady, but he put out that project, and I was like, damn, this nigga is nice. But like, I'll be honest, you know, I didn't really like with, you know, the other stuff like that, feel me? Like, I was just like, alright, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm still a real fan, so, you know, there's still space for me to appreciate it, you know, though ultimately I'm still an OG, you know, Slim Shady LP.
He's an expert, he's a legend.
Yeah, crazy, man. You know, that's the real savage right there.
Yeah. So you started young, man, 14, 15, 16, but that's how it starts in New York.
Yeah, that's how all of them.
It's like, this isn't Chicago where the rapper's like 30, 31, 28, 29. It's like, in New York, it's like, I'll be wanting to interview some young rapper that I really like his music, and then I look it up and he's like 16, 17. I'm like, I don't even know if I could interview this guy. He's like a kid. Like, I feel irresponsible, like, interviewing somebody that young, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like weird, like, I would wait for them to at least be 17, 18 of age type shit. But yeah, dude, you started young, and like, talk about like your first music you produced, your first music you dropped in 2018, how that came about.
Bro, it was like, I was working with this dude named Jackery. That's like the Eric Andre to music. Real shit. Shout out my guy. You know, shout out the whole Love Studios. You know, Bo Hunt, Rob, those my dudes. You know, I was cooking up with Jackery. You know, and it was like, you know, it was very just different. You know, like, my music was always just Feel me? My whole theory is go so left till, you know, become right. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, I take those influences from artists like Flying Lotus, you know what I'm saying? Artists like Jimi Hendrix, you know, even like, you know, dudes like Banksy and like, feel me, just like on a, even more than music. So, feel me, when I was like putting this music out, you know, I was just like out here, bro. I was outside, like I was playing, you know, I was playing fucking sold out pianos, you know, I was like, you know, I was like playing Barry Electric, I was playing like House of Yes, like playing this different sounds and shit, and like people was fucking with it. It was just like real raw and authentic. And it was just like something different. And then just, the narrative really changed once I started producing. Like once.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna ask, because you mentioned Philo. For people who don't know, like a lot of people know you as a producer too.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself more of a rapper, more of a producer, or just an artist?
I mean, I'm just an artist, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm just an artist. Like I just like to make music, you know. Like if
what do you enjoy doing more, rapping or beat making?
You know, it's always gonna be writing for me, because that's where I feel I'm the most honest. You know, like beats. Always, it's just another form of writing to me, beats, but like it's always gonna be the writing, me putting that pen to the paper, just being honest, you know. Like, you know, I'll be the first to admit I'm not always honest, you know, at times with myself, though. On that paper, it's never no lies. I'm literally putting my life on the line, bro, literally, you know what I'm saying? So it's like all I can hold in that is truth, and that's just owning my shit, real shit, bro.